Part 1. White Clouds. Great Tree Moon. 3 houses. The icy winds of the Agma Mountains have begun to scatter, and the verdant fields once again spring to life across Fodlan, heralding the start of a new year. As they celebrate the dawning year, the people pray that they may realize their full potential, just as a tiny sprout hopes to one day grow into a great tree. The continent of Fodlan, said to be protected by a revered goddess, has existed since time immemorial. 3 ruling powers now control the land. In the south lies a region long held by a more than 1,000-year-old dynasty, the Adrestian Empire. Beyond its borders, to the frigid north, is the home of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, ruled by the royal family and its knights. To the east, a league of nobles that heeds no king nor emperor rules what is called the Leicester Alliance. Once consumed by a tempest of war and turmoil, Fodlan and these 3 mighty powers now exist in relative harmony.
This will be your first time at the monastery. I'd be happy to show you around.
It really is Fodlan in a nutshell. The good and the bad.
Like it or not, we'll be there soon enough. There it is. Garrick Mock Monastery.
Is here.
I wonder, did the flow of time bring you here?
It's been years since I've last set eyes on this place. To be forced to see her now,
Alright. So 2 things. 1, that one student looking at a female teacher like that was kind of hilarious. And 2, why does our guy have these big puffy sleeves, but he has holes cut in the side of them, and has his arms sticking out of those holes? Why even have sleeves to begin with? Also, be forced to say who now? Her?
You saw her in the courtyard earlier, didn't you? The Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
Okay. The Archbishop?
As you know, the majority of folks in Fodlan are devout followers of the teachings of Seros.
Okay.
The leader of that ridiculously large religious organization is the Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
Thank you for your patience, Gerald. My name is Seteth. I am an advisor to the Archbishop.
Right. Hello.
Gerald does not sound amused.
It has been a long time, Gerald. I wonder, was it the will of the goddess that we have another chance meeting like this?
Lady, why are you blushing like that?
Forgive my silence all these years. Much has happened since we last spoke.
Yeah, I mean, it's been 20 years. I'm sure a lot has happened.
So I see. The miracle of fatherhood has blessed you. That is your child, is it not?
Yes. Born many years after I left this place. I wish I could introduce you to the mother of my child, but I'm afraid we lost her to illness.
I see. My condolences. As for you, I heard of your valiant efforts from Alois. What is your name?
Who me? My name is...
A fine name indeed. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you for saving those students of the Officers' Academy.
On a day's work, ma'am. Okay, Gerald, be huffy.
Gerald, you already know what it is I wish to say, do you not?
You want me to rejoin the Knights of Seros, don't you? I won't say no, but
Your apprehension stings. I had expected that Alois would have already asked this of you.
I mean, No, I guess he didn't.
I must step away for now, but I expect they will desire a word with you soon.
I'm assuming you mean the students we saved?
Please listen carefully to what they have to say. Until tomorrow, farewell.
I can't believe it. Forced back into the Knights of Seros.
Yeah, you got it rough, buddy. What even happened between you and the Knights anyway?
I'm sorry I dragged you into this. Looks like I'll be stuck here for a while. And I'm afraid your services are requested as well.
It's not so bad. Also, I suspect us being his kid is probably a cover. I think something else is going on here. I must work here? As a mercenary?
Nothing like that. They want you to teach, by the sound of it.
Aren't I technically supposed to be like 16, 17 myself? Like, going off the story that you composed, right? I would have been born a couple years after you left the Knights, which was 20 years ago. So I'd only be 16, 17, right? Why am I teaching?
You heard those brats earlier talking about the Officers' Academy.
Alright, brats going a little too far. They're a little, Alright, yeah, they're royal brats.
Well, the Academy just happens to be short a professor.
Oh, what a coincidence.
And apparently that damned Alois went and recommended you to Lady Rhea.
Bastard.
So, you must be the new professor. My, how stern and handsome you are.
No. I'm not the one you're looking for. You can handle things from here. Good luck.
You're abandoning me in my time of need, man? That's cold. That is cold.
Watch out for Lady Rhea.
Why do you have to freak me out like this?
I don't know what she's thinking, making you a professor like this. She may be up to something. Stay on your guard.
Okay.
Oh, it's you then? So young.
Yep, it's like 17. It's totally up to teaching,
Competence and age are not necessarily correlated, as you well know. I am Hanneman, a Crest Scholar and Professor at the Officers' Academy.
Nice to meet you.
I wonder if you bear a crest of your own. When next you have a moment to spare, I insist that you pay me a visit so we can delve into the subject further.
What do you mean, crest?
I'm
Okay.
Manuela. I'm a professor, a physician, a songstress, and available. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. You're a physician?
I look too pretty for that line of work, do I? But yes, when I'm not teaching, I can be found in the infirmary.
That's noble.
If you're ever lonely, please do come and pay me a visit. I would love to.
Spare our colleague the needless chatter, Manuel.
I mean, I don't mind.
Now then, it seems you'll be taking charge of one of the Academy's 3 houses.
Oh, here. Oh, okay.
I expect you haven't yet been briefed on the nature of each, have you?
No.
Do you really not know? Fine. I'll do you a favor and explain. The Officers' Academy is comprised of 3 houses of students, each of which is closely affiliated with its region of origin.
Okay.
The Black Eagle House is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Their house leader this year is Edelgard, the Imperial Princess, who is in line to be the next Emperor.
The Blue Lion House is for students from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Their house leader this year is Prince Dimitri. He is to be the next king of Fargus.
Lastly, there is the Golden Deer House, which is for students of the Leicester Alliance. Their house leader is Claude, grandson to Duke Regan, the leader of the Alliance.
Ah, that's why he's okay.
To think that the next emperor, king, and sovereign duke are all here. It certainly is a promising year for the Academy.
I'll say. I just hope none of those little treasures cause any trouble.
They're gonna cause trouble. I can smell it.
Quite. For now, I suggest taking a stroll around the Academy to get your bearings. And when you've a moment, please stop by my research laboratory.
Sounds interesting. I'll do that.
The old man has a point. Oh, and keep in mind that I've only notified the house leaders that you're our new professor. It's more fun that way.
Okay.
I suggest you try spending time with the students. Some odd ducks in that bunch, but they're good kids.
Oh, I'm sure they are.
I'm sure Lady Rhea will have more information for you tomorrow, but that should get you going. Good luck. You'll need it.
What is the people trying to freak me out before I even start the job?
Have you no intention of changing your mind, Rhea? Appointing a stranger, a child no less, as a professor at our esteemed academy is...
I have made my decision, Sedith. I know worrying comes naturally to you, but there is truly no need. That stranger is Geralt's flesh and blood, after all.
I can't say that's all too comforting. How trustworthy is this Geralt character? Is he not the man who went missing after the Great Fire 21 years ago? I would remind you that Flame is now here with us as well. I beg of you, please consider whether this is an unnecessary risk.
I need some context here. Who's Flame? What great they're really not giving me much to work with here. I'm sure it'll be explained.
They have my trust. Let that be enough for you as well. More importantly, I have received a report from Shamir. I am increasingly concerned about a matter regarding our suspicious individual. We cannot ignore those who harbor ill will toward the Church, especially if they are frequenting Garrick Mach.
Yes, that matter is of great importance as well. I shall continue my investigation.
I don't trust this Sedith guy. I think he's up to something.
Rhea, for now I will have faith that you are placing your trust with the utmost care. I pray that nothing occurs to shake that confidence.
Okay, so the plot thickens. So there was a fire. Gerald goes missing, and I guess him and a Flame guy have beef or something. It's because it seemed like Gerald and Flame being in the same place, it was an issue.
Of course.
Okay. We'll explore the monastery, R stick, move camera, B or Y to dash. Okay. Your first task.
I assume you are already aware that you will be teaching here at the Officers' Academy, correct?
I was told something of that sort, yes.
To start, please speak with the 3 house leaders. You should also take a look around the academy and acquaint yourself with your new home. That is your first task here at the monastery. Please let me know if you accept it. Once you have finished, come and speak with me. May I ask a favor of you?
Speak with every student you can. This might be your only chance to see what they're really like before you become a professor. Speak to 3 house leaders and gather information about the students in each house. The students can be found in the reception hall on the 1st floor and throughout the Officers' Academy. Rewards an iron sword, vulnerary, and 500 gold. Okay, accept. Quests are tasks given to people who are in a monastery. Those who can give or are involved with quests will have icons by them. Consult the quest menu to see the quest you have accepted. The icons beside each quest indicate their status. Icons for essential quests are red. Okay. Oh, how do I back up? There we go. Let me take a look at this. Okay, yeah. Inventory abilities. Alright, whatever.
Ha! I imagine you were a bit surprised that I recommended you as a professor here.
Surprised is one word. Pissed would be the other.
Frankly, we had someone else in mind for the role, but they ran off during our dust-up with the bandits. Can't entrust students to someone who's abandoned them once before, huh?
No, that'd probably be not a great idea.
You saved the lives of the students you came across. That, at least, was admirable.
Okay, chill, man. I get it. You don't fully trust us yet, but come on.
Now you should make the rounds. Go around the monastery and see that you greet everyone.
Okay, I was planning on doing that anyway. Also, apparently there's over here. Just a. I guess this is Rhea's office. Okay. I suppose it makes sense to be right next to the throne room, I guess. Alright. The map in the upper right corner of the screen shows your current location, locations of important people, the direction to quest givers, and more. Zoom or change the map view with the ZR button. Okay.
That's so.
Y'all don't have anything to say to me? Okay. Oh, there's Edelgard.
Okay. So, you've accepted a teaching position here. Pity. I was hoping you would lend your strength to the Empire.
I wouldn't say accepted, more like forced into a teaching position here. But yeah, we'll go with that.
I never properly introduced myself, did I? My name is Edelgard von Hresbalk.
That's a mouthful.
I am the princess and heir apparent of the Adrestian Empire.
I've heard.
I wonder if you'll be tasked with leading the Black Eagles.
You're who I plan to choose, so...
I hope you've had a chance to meet everyone. Would you like to know more about any of the Black Eagles?
Yeah, actually the first one I've come across, so yes. Maybe I should meet them first, actually. I'll ask about her first.
Me? Well, some think I'm a bit distant. Arrogant, even. But there's little to be done. One day, I must rise to become Adrestia's next emperor.
I mean, I guess having arrogance isn't... As long as it doesn't get in the way of your thought process how to deal with things, it's not necessarily bad. Let's see, defining ability Imperial Lineage. It multiplies experience earned by 12. Oh, 1.2. I was like 12. Excuse you. Strengths are okay. Okay.
What else? Well, it seems to me that we may have similar personalities.
How so? Swap display? Just zooms in on her. Okay. How about Hubert?
Hubert is the heir of Marquis Vestra. He has served me since I was a child.
I don't trust him. He looks like he's probably gonna betray us.
You may think his blood runs a bit cold, but actually that's rather accurate. Still, if you can get past that, you'll see he's quite astute and reasonable.
We'll see. We'll see. Alright, how about Ferdinand?
For some reason, he thinks of me as a bitter rival and is always trying to challenge me. It's terribly irritating. His house is that of Duke Ire, which produces Adrestia's prime ministers. That family is, perhaps, too pleased with its own status.
He has no weaknesses, which is mildly concerning. And his stats are kind of just all around. The only bad stat he has is resistance. Everything else is just like average. Okay. About Linhardt.
He's remarkably intelligent.
Oh,
He only wishes to apply himself to tasks that particularly interest him, and nothing else. He's also fond of, well, napping.
That catnap ability is actually pretty dang useful.
If he had any work ethic or sense of duty to speak of, I suppose he would be destined to become an official of the Empire.
He has some interesting strengths and weaknesses. Alright, how about Caspar?
He's the second son of Count Bergliez. He has no inheritance in his future, which is perhaps why he's always so eager to prove himself. He's overly energetic and rushes headfirst into any battle. If he ends up in your care, be sure to keep a close eye on him.
Oh, I will.
She's Count Varley's only daughter. I suppose you could say she's a bit eccentric, but she seems like a gentle soul.
Grants attack +5 when units off. I guess it's not. I don't know. She could be a bit better, but not terrible.
I believe she's shut herself away in her quarters and doesn't care to leave, but don't worry. I'll make sure she finds her way to class.
Please do. Alright, Dorothea.
Few commoners have joined the Black Eagle House, but Dorothea is an exception. She's a songstress from a famous opera company in the Empire. I'm not entirely sure what brought her to the Officers' Academy.
Yeah, she's a bit of an odd choice for songstress.
To the west of Fodlan is an archipelago called Bridget. Petra is the granddaughter of their king. Bridget is a vassal state of the Empire, which is how she came to be enrolled here. She's incredibly smart and studious.
Okay. She seems like she'd be pretty good. Magic and resistance are low, but that speed is something fierce. Okay. It says you have...
So, you've accepted it. I am the pro wonder. I hope you've had a chance to meet everyone. Would you like to know more?
No. Okay, so it just stays above her head even though I've already talked to her.
Yes.
How do I get to meet you? Okay. Spotted Claude. Actually, can I go out the gates? Or is the gatekeeper just gonna stop me?
Pardon me.
Greetings! You must be the new professor. What a pleasure. As for me, my job is to stand here at this glorious entrance and leisurely watch over the comings and goings of everyone. Make folks smile, you know?
Okay.
And by that, I mean to vigilantly guard this entrance with my very life. No levity whatsoever. As of now, nothing to report.
Uh-huh. Okay, yeah. Actually, I'm gonna check over this direction. Never mind. That's blocked off. I'm pretty sure I even acknowledged that there was a guy standing there blocking it, but I don't know. Okay, it kind of showed where people...
The Golden Deer House is for students of the Lester Alliance. Our house leader is heir to the Alliance's leadership, House Regan. We have plenty of other prominent nobles as well.
Oh. Okay, hello.
Ah, you must be the renowned mercenary who rescued Claude. Honestly, you should not have troubled yourself over the likes of him.
That's your house leader and Duke of Parent. Or like reigning Duke of Parent. Like,
My name is Lawrence Hellman Gloucester. You will want to remember it.
Sure. Sure.
Hi, it's like this.
So you're the skilled mercenary who saved Claude, are you?
That'd be me.
Oh, you are? It's such an honor to meet you.
Ah, it's no big deal.
Ignatz Victor. My parents are Alliance merchants.
And I am Lysithia von Ordelia. Please do not forget it.
Okay. Who are people? Okay.
What do you think?
Hey, are you that mercenary? Everyone's been talking about you. I'm Hilda Valentine Goneril, and her name is... Marianne von Edmund. Are you joining the Knights of Seros or something? Well, I look forward to seeing more of you.
It's not cool, quite, but... Are you just random students or mine? Alright.
Hi. What do you think?
Before I talk to you, Claude, I want to go see...
Okay. This classroom belongs to the Blue Lion House. Our house leader is Prince Dimitri. All of us here hail from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus.
Hey there. Are you the mercenary who saved His Highness? It's an honor to meet you. I'm Sylvain Jose Gautier. Feel free to say hi whenever you like.
Alright. He seems like a nice fellow.
And who's this? You don't look familiar at all. Do you work here at the monastery?
As of today, yes.
Oh, mercy! Do you think this is that mercenary people have been talking about? Now that I think about it, that does sound like something Dimitri may have said. I suppose you'll be enrolling at the Officers' Academy too, then? Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Mercedes, and this is my best friend. I'm Annette. It's nice to meet you.
And, gonna give me... Okay.
I have heard all about what you did from Prince Dimitri. As a citizen of Fargus, I thank you.
He also said you're quite skilled, and he doesn't just say things like that. I look forward to sparring with you, and beating you.
Okay. Sure.
Felix, must you always speak of fighting right away? Oh, and, you may call me Ingrid. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
The pleasure's mine. They seem like nice people. A bit odd, but nice enough.
Hi there. You must be the one everyone's talking about. I'm Ash. Great to meet you. This here is Dedu. He serves Prince Dimitri.
I have heard that you rescued His Highness. Words cannot express my gratitude. Should you ever require my strength, please know that I will hasten to repay this debt.
Oh, I missed someone in Claude's classroom. How'd I miss them?
Someone's guest? The dining hall's that way, if that's what you're looking for.
No, Raphael. That's Captain Gerald's kid. Hi, I'm Leonie Pinelli, Captain Gerald's first and greatest apprentice. I'm sure he's told you about me.
Nice to meet you. I'm Raphael Kirsten. Who are you again?
Okay, it kind of sucks they don't expand
What
on
do you
that.
think?
Also, I'll talk to Claude now that I've
Well,
talked
scored
to.
a teaching gig here, did you? Talk about a great first impression.
I guess that means I'd better introduce myself properly. I'm Claude von Regan. I'm from the ruling house of the Leicester Alliance, but don't worry too much about all that madness. I'm guessing you don't know which class you'll be teaching yet, do you? I bet you'd like ours. We're not as difficult as the other two.
Your group does seem a little bit more laid back. That's true. At least compared to the Blues over there.
Have you met the folks from the Golden Deer House yet? Care to know more about anyone?
How about you?
Piqued your interest, have I? As luck would have it, I'm pretty curious about you as well.
Hey, what's up? What's up? All right, Claude. What do you mean interested, huh?
But what's life without a bit of mystery? Let's just spend the next year or so learning about each other little by little.
Okay. Also, due to me having some stream issues, I'm only this is like this is me just like getting to know them, so I don't know like anything about all the characters and whatnot in battle. Just the initial 3. Just so you know. Lorenz.
He's the heir of Gloucester territory. If you haven't already picked up on him, he's a bit arrogant and fancies himself a ladies' man.
Man's shooting him dead. Yeah, archers can be disgusting in the Fire Emblem series. Like, just straight filth. And in a good way. In a good way. Ladies' man, huh?
That said, deep down he's really devoted and honest. Though I wouldn't mind never hearing him talk about his noble obligations ever again.
Yeah. Oh, I know you wouldn't do it on purpose. I was just letting you know where I was, so just so you didn't like assume anything about where I was in the game and accidentally say something. I know you wouldn't do it on purpose.
He comes from a merchant family, but his parents died in an accident. Seems like he's had a rough life.
That's very sad, actually. Why you gotta lay that on me?
Despite all that, he's just about the most cheerful guy you'll ever meet. His passions are training, eating, and actually that's about it.
Fair enough. Okay. I'm gonna. I haven't officially picked yet, but I'm gonna pick Black Eagles for my initial playthrough. Okay, Ignatz.
He's the second son
Ignatia.
of a merchant family. Since his brother will inherit the business, he's training to become a knight.
Alright, that's a noble reason, I suppose.
If you ask me,
Not
it
really.
doesn't seem like he truly wants to be a knight. He's probably just doing it to please his parents.
Yeah, noble families are like that. Oh, you're not gonna be our main guy. Go bring us honor and, you know, kill the enemies of the kingdom. Yada yada. Yeah. Lysithia.
Lysithia is the daughter of Count Ordelia, and is probably the youngest student here. But watch out, she gets angry if you treat her like a child. As for me, I do it on purpose. You have to make your own fun in this place, you know?
I feel ya. Man.
Marianne is Margrave Edmund's daughter, and that's pretty much all I know about her. She doesn't interact much with other students, so I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of folks here have never even heard her speak.
Oh, so we're one of the lucky few then. Oh, that's neat. I guess should be good as a mainly using magic, huh? I'm assuming that's what she starts with. Hilda.
Hilda
What
is
you got
the
for me,
only daughter
Hilda?
of Duke Goneril. It seems her father and brother coddle her quite a bit. If you look up lazy in the dictionary, her picture won't be there because she never got around to submitting it. Not too unusual for a noble, I guess.
That's peak laziness right there. Not being so lazy you can't submit your picture for the picture of laziness. That's
Leonie enrolled because she wants to be a mercenary. I think she said that her father is a hunter. She's pretty blunt and as stingy as they come. A habitual saver, too. I think she's hoping to repay her village for helping to send her here.
if a male ally is adjacent, unit deals 2 extra damage and takes 2 less damage during combat. That's an interesting ability. Huh. Oh, look, a cat. Plenty of sweet wives. Yeah, it definitely seems like it. Also, the art is fantastic. It's a little bit pixely, like from about here. But you know, this is their first go at something like this in a long time. Actually, I think ever for intelligent systems. Actually, Dimitri, no, I already talked to your house members. Never mind. I haven't talked to the these ones over here yet. Home of the Black Eagles.
This is the classroom of the Black Eagle House, which is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Our house leader is Princess Edelgard. There are many other nobles among our ranks as well.
Oh. What? I don't talk to strangers.
That is so much like me, it hurts.
Bernadetta, this is no stranger. Our house leader owes this person a great debt. Is that not right? I am Ferdinand von Eyre, legitimate son of the Eyre family, the Empire's foremost house.
Minus the Imperial family, but...
Are you going to join our class? I look forward to getting better acquainted with you.
You know, I'm really glad I chose Black Eagles now, simply because she is in this class. She is adorable. Okay,
Well, aren't you just lovely? Is this your first time in the monastery? Shall I show you around?
I mean,
Oh, my name is Dorothea. Before I joined the academy, I was a member of an opera company in the Empire. You should hear me sing sometime.
Okay.
Is it true that you saved Edelgard? That's incredible.
But the bandits were just, yeah, they were nothing.
The name's Caspar, by the way. Pleased to meet you.
Linhard, goodbye.
It's tad rude, but I kind of expected that after Edelgard's description of you.
Yeesh, Linhard. How'd you get into the academy with those manners? So, are you a student here too? Maybe we'll be in the same class.
Maybe.
I am Hubert, a humble servant of Lady Edelgard. I heard you came to the aid of Her Highness. You have my most sincere thanks. This is Petra. She has come all the way from Brigid to study in the Empire. Back on her archipelago, she is actually a princess. In Fodlan terms, she would be called heir to the throne.
Hello, I am called Petra. I am pleased to be meeting with... I am pleased to have met you.
The only person I kind of dislike so far in this house is Hubert. He seems really, I just don't trust him. He just looks like he'd betray us. I doubt anything like that will happen, but he just
Please accept my
Gives me the
apologies for
heebie-jeebies.
the other day. You came to our aid, yet I hadn't even the courtesy to properly introduce myself. I am Dimitri Alexandra Blathid, Crown Prince of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Of course, at the Academy, I am simply a student. And I've heard word that you are to become a professor here.
That is correct. Even though we kind of got shanghaied into it, but...
Delightful news. I still have much to learn, but I'm confident I could benefit greatly from your guidance. In any case, welcome to the monastery. I hear you're investigating the different houses here. Did any of the Blue Lions catch your attention?
I mean, Ash seemed pretty good, and so did Mercedes, Annette, and Ingrid. Sylvan seemed like a nice enough guy. I don't know.
Me? Oh, please forgive me. It's difficult to open up on the spot, don't you think? I'm afraid my story has not been a pleasant one. I do hope that doesn't color your view of me, but I understand if that can't be helped.
Oh, well, go on. No explanation. Oh, okay.
Dedu was born in Dusker, and has been loyally working in my service for the past 4 years.
In terms of royalty and vassal terms, it's actually not that long.
He's rather taciturn, but once you get to know him, you'll see he's a kind and good-natured young man.
Okay. He's like that, yeah, I can kind of tell.
Felix is the heir to House Fraldarius.
We probably
He
get
has a
more
bit of a
stuff.
sharp tongue, but don't let that fool you. Deep down, he's a good guy.
We probably get more info on the characters as we go.
He gravitates toward people who are skilled. Perhaps you would enjoy a friendly competition with him sometime.
Yeah. What about Ash?
He's the adoptive son of Lord Lenato of Castle Gaspar, but I hear he was born a commoner. He has an extremely earnest personality, so I'm certain he will approach your lectures with great enthusiasm. Sylvain is the heir to House Gautier. He is a capable person who highly values his friends. That said, well, he's always been a bit of a skirt chaser, so to speak. Pardon my bluntness. I speak with him about it often, but it doesn't seem to help.
I mean, being earnest and open about your hobbies, I suppose, isn't necessarily a bad thing. I mean, he knows what he wants. He goes, I don't know. It's just... As long as he's not creepy about it, it's
imperial
fine.
nobility, but a twist of fate brought her to the kingdom. She may seem carefree on the surface, but she's actually a kind soul who pays careful attention to everyone around her. Annette is Baron Dominic's niece. She is a talented student who scored extremely high marks at the Royal School of Sorcery. She's cheerful and hardworking. Brilliant, really. Though she can be a bit oblivious at times. I hear she caused an explosion in the kitchen last night.
How? Okay. That's... Keep away from cooking utensils. Got it.
Ingrid is Count Galatia's daughter. She is also a childhood friend of Felix, Sylvain, and myself. She is diligent, industrious, and principled. In truth, she is more knightly than most knights you will ever meet.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
appreciate your effort.
I thought we had to go back to her before... Oh, okay. Okay. I suppose I should return to Rhea. Continue exploring. So, based off the characters that I got to meet and
That's so.
learn about, honestly, I think they all have like equal amounts of like interesting people. I think the Blue Lions actually has honestly, I think I like the other two houses just a little bit better in terms of the people that are there. But none of them are bad at all.